Well, I just pulled up to the MRI place, so yeah, my nerves are super bad. But let me go in here and go ahead and get things taken care of. Hi guys, so I'm in the dressing room. So it's got the gowns here, pants, socks, and then locker. So I won't be able to take you with me. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here. So see you guys after. Well guys, I'm all done. I'll tell you more about it in the car. Okay guys, so I'm done with the MRI, or MRIs, I should say. Oh wait, let me get this car on because it's warm. It was better than what I had hoped, meaning, I didn't have to be in that tube. I had a panic attack in the lobby, and then it scared me because, I mean, you know how people, like, anytime anybody coughs, sneeze, whatever, people automatically look at you, right? So I was doing fine, you know, but I started doing the paperwork, and then next thing you know, like, I did the paperwork, and then I turned it in. And I think what tripped me up, because the lady said, we have you down for 2 appointments. I said, 2 appointments? Oh, sorry. Put my hand up and it went dark. But she said 2 appointments. I said, 2 appointments? And she said, yeah, you know, one for this, one for that. And I'm like, I thought it was all 1 appointment, you know. And she goes, oh, well, we'll see if they can get you in to do them all at the same time. And I'm like, wait a minute now. I said, I was told that I would be here for an hour. And that, you know, this was gonna be done. She was like, oh yeah, you know, it should be fine. I said, well, I just need to be out of here by 3 o'clock, you know. So it's 2:40, so perfect timing. So anyway, I'm like, okay, so let's get this rocking and rolling, right? So I go sit down, and all of a sudden, and I had a mask on, you know, all of a sudden I went to breathe in, right? And as I'm breathing in, like, something got clogged in my throat. Like, I couldn't breathe. And then I began to choke. And I was like, oh my God. And so, you know, I was like, you know, trying to clear my throat. Because I didn't want nobody to think like, oh no, she got the you know who. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden my eyes started watering because I was holding my cough, you know. So then I did go ahead and cough, and everybody's like, everybody's looking at me all strange. I'm just like, oh my God. And then I started just crying. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. I mean, literally crying to the point where I had to get up. I had to get some water. I had to get some tissue and get myself together. Like, literally, I was crying. So I finally get myself together. Lady calls me, and I'm like, okay. And then you guys see me, you know, in the dressing room or whatever. I wish I could have got a picture. I'm going to go online and try to see if I can find a picture and post it in the video so you can see exactly what I was dealing with and how I was all in this contraption. I'll put it this way. Praise God for losing some weight, okay? Because when I tell you I was in this thing so tight, I was like, oh my God. So that, you know, it was just, and then the first so many scans I had to, you know, I was in this chair and they had to tilt me back like a recliner. And so they asked me, you know, do you want to listen to music? Do you want to watch TV? And I was like, could you put on some smooth jazz? So they put on some smooth jazz, and then it started to relax me. It relaxed me. I started to calm down because I started to shake a little bit in there. I started to calm down, and I just said, let me just close my eyes. Let me think about something. So one thing that was a plus is, even though I said I, you know, didn't care to watch the TV, they had the HGTV on. So that kind of gave me a little, what do you call it? It actually, that calmed me too, you know, looking at houses and whatever. So I'm kind of watching that, and then I kept closing my eyes, and then I started to sleep. So I said, okay, I must be okay, because now I'm starting to, you know, actually sleep a little bit. And I felt a lot better. I don't know what's going on or why we're stuck right here. There's a bus, but what's going on? But anyway, so I started to sleep a little bit, and they kept asking me, like, every so many scans, how are you doing? Do you need a break? Do you need to come out? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I knew, and they gave me a panic button. But I knew if I hit the panic button, I would be there even longer. So I was trying to, like, listen to my breathing. You know, I tried to do, like, more meditation. But, of course, the sound of the machine was tripping me out, too. Because one sound of it, I had earplugs in. That's why I keep rubbing my ears, because my ears, like, golly. I feel like I can still feel the sound. Like my body is vibrating off of it. But anyway, so I try to just meditate, you know, more of the story. I try to meditate. And then after they did so many with me in this recliner, squeezed up in this thing, then they pulled me out. And when I came out, I felt like I was gonna fall. She said, you're not gonna fall, you're not gonna fall, you're in a seatbelt, you're not gonna fall. But I'm like, literally, I felt like I was gonna fall. So, you know, I got myself together or whatever, and then I was fine. Then it was like, okay, now we gotta do this. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta go back up in here. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm already in here. Why didn't you guys just do it all while I was in there? But they had to switch out some stuff, and then they had to put me back in there. And so, like I said, thank God that I did lose some weight this year, because when I tell you, you're like in this thing, like you're not moving, oh my goodness, it was something else. But it's over. Thank God it's over. So now we just wait for the results. Yep, we're gonna wait for the results. Results come in. I get those on Tuesday morning before work. So that's one day I'll have to go in later, because I have to go to the doctor. But yeah, well, actually, I should have my results before I see the doctor back over there, because my chiropractor will have the results beforehand, and then I'll be able to, you know. Can people get out my way? All right, y'all, let me focus. I'm going to get my chow. All right, I'll be back later. Well, guys, I turned the camera on. I'm trying to get myself situated here. Turned the camera on because I wanted to do a little more updating in this video. Spoke to my doctor, my chiropractor, and we got the results of the MRI. Doc, the way he, you know, painted the picture, he was trying to keep me from panicking, having a panic attack, which I appreciate. But we did get some news. And it's not what I had envisioned, but it is what it is. So, yeah. But the one thing I can say, and I'm not going to go into detail, you know, because you just never know. I'm not going to go into detail, but just know that, I'll put it this way, something was found on both, turn the air on. Something was found on both scans or whatever. So I had to have scans of my neck and scans of my low back, and something was found in both entities. So tomorrow's visit is with the doctor who requested the scans, and from there we'll talk about treatment plan. And yeah, so I've already had my cry, because y'all know I'm a crybaby, so I already had my cry. I'm still believing the report of the Lord. But one thing I can say that I've been saying from Jump Street is that now they know I'm not lying. You know how, and the reason why I'm doing this video is not so much about me per se, but just about awareness. More often than not, in the black community, we are looked at as subhuman, superhuman. And what I mean by that is, if we say we have pain, we're not believed at all. So, I wanted to, make sure that they believe me, that I am in as much pain as I say. Oftentimes that, people just trying to know. And because I'm one who I always say I'm allergic to it, I'm like, believe me when I tell you, and it was getting to the point where I was being believed, yes, but was not getting relief. And so, like at first, it's just kind of superficial, no, there's something deeper. I need you to go deeper. Please go deeper. And so now, we found out. We got the news that we got. Like I said, I did cry. Not with my doctor, but with my husband. And of course, husband, he's a fixer. I'm a doer, he's a fixer. So, we just mesh well together. And he was just like, no, and this, and that, and da-da, you know what I mean? So, I got his support 100 strong, which I appreciate. But, anyway, got the report today. I wish I would have got it Saturday, but I'm okay. I think God was like, nope, you need a few more days, see where your headspace is at. I got the news roughly about 45 minutes before I got off work. And it was so upsetting, I had to leave my desk. I had to it's always like a trigger, like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and then it's like a floodgates, just crying. So yeah, I left my office, I just cried, and then I got back to my office and I just cried. It was like, oh my God. And the one thing that I have noticed, when you tell a person you have a fear of needles, they're just like, but it's nothing. It's nothing. Well, let me tell you something. If I tell you I have a fear, you need to respect my fear. Period. Just as well as if I say I'm in pain, you need to respect the fact that I'm telling you I am in pain. So, I had someone tell me just a minute ago, oh, well, my so-and-so did this and this and this and that, and I'm just like, but you and me are two different people. Not gonna work. And it's not fair to my mom. Let's just be clear. It's not fair to my mom to have to get up out her bed or get up off her couch to go with me to every single appointment that I gotta go to, because of the fear that I have. Because see, one thing about my mama, and this is where I get it from with my girls, I'm gonna be there. If they ask me, I'm gonna be there, So, anyhow, so that be that. But yes, I want to give you that quick update. Good morning, everybody. So today is the next day. So I'm getting ready to go to the clinic and talk to this lady. I guess she'll give me the results, which I already got from my main doctor, and then I guess talk about next steps or whatever. Well, I have upset stomach. Yeah. But God is good and God is blessing. So, you know, I'll put it this way though. I am happy that I spoke to my doctor first as opposed to the doctor I'm going to see. Because the doctor I'm going to see does not know me. You know what I mean? And what I mean by know me, I'm like, she hasn't been in my care team. She just started into my care team. So, you know, she doesn't have a great rapport with knowing my everything. So, anyway. Okay, so I just pulled up. It is now 7:36, so gotta get inside. All right, so I'll probably take y'all on the walk, but I won't show you everything, I guess, because you know how things be. Okay, guys, I'm done with my appointment. So physical therapy is definitely needed. Medication has been ordered. Yeah. Every time I think about the results and stuff, I get, turn this air on. I get kind of, I don't know. I just start feeling some kind of way. So I'm going to grab breakfast and take myself to work because that's all I can do at this point. But, you know, it's funny how when people, different doctors, you know, interpret things differently. Well, not interpret. Let me take that back. They both gave me the same information. Her version was a little different than my doctor's version, my main doctor, but it still came out to be the same. It's just, they have just different ways of explaining. But all I can say is I'm not crazy. Never was I ever crazy. And yeah. So I still have more visits ahead of me at this point. Yep. You know, one doctor's like, live your life. The other doctor's like, yeah, scale back. Yep. So I'm just kind of in a holding pattern. I have to go and get my medication. Well, after work. I was hoping to be at work by 8:30. It's 8:24. I'm not going to make it to work till 9 o'clock because I am going to get me some breakfast. That's just how that's going to play out. Can you tell I'm stressed? And my eyes keep tearing up. Like, I keep, like, wiping the tears, and they just keep tearing up, and they were tearing up in there, and she's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, allergies, you know. Like, you crying? No, allergies. And no one can tell me, like, worst case scenario. Well, one doctor did tell me, if you start this and it doesn't change anything, then your next course of action is this. And I'm just like, oh, and by the way, one of the medications I have to go and pick up, it's going to make me gain weight. So all the weight that I lost, it's going to put the pounds on. Yep. How do I feel about that? Not so happy. It was either that or a shot. Or multiple shots. And I was like, multiple what? Say who? No. So, not at this time. And I know some people will be like, well, if you want the pain to go away, why don't you just go ahead and just do the shot? And that'd be faster than taking the oral. Blah, blah, blah. Mind your business. Stay in your lane. You take care of your body. I take care of mine. Either way it goes, it's a steroid. So, yeah. Excuse me. Allergies. Allergies. So, yeah. I'm trying to can, but I just cannot. How about that? Like the tears just keep coming. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. Like, Lord have mercy, they just keep coming. I'm thinking I should get gas. Yeah, maybe I should go on and get gas. I see that 459 right here, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds about doable for me. So, oh boy. But yep, so that's where I'm at. But thank y'all for watching, tuning in, and trying to see what's going on. Even though I didn't give y'all the full 411, just know that, you know, some things just can't be explained right now at this time. But that be it. That be y'all. Y'all have a great day. Keep Boss Lady in your prayers. See y'all in the video. Bye, guys.